Hey Sagittarius, and welcome to your August 2019 tarot reading here with Tattoo Tarot. I want to say thank you guys that are new to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the Vibe Tribe. Alright, here we go with Sagittarius. Let's see what's happening with you guys in August 2019. We're going to start off with the Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. Alright, here we go. All right, Sagittarius, beautiful. We have a synchronicity number of 1111. Sorry if the camera's a little bit too bright. It says spiritual awakening. You're on the right path. We have the balloon, freedom. So it's kind of like you're feeling pretty light in August. Like you know that you're on the right path. All right, last one we have here, Sagittarius, we have the color brown. This is featuring grounding energy, stability. For your foundation, this could be work and home. So what's underneath this? Oh, interesting. So we have the color gray. This symbolizes depression, detachment, and unemotional weight. It's kind of like some of you may be trying to numb yourself in order to feel this lightness, in order to really try to figure out how to ground yourself. It's kind of like you're trying to ignore something, detach from it. But it's kind of like you know that you're headed on the right path, or that you already know that you're on one. Some of you may be feeling isolated because of that. Maybe you're going through a spiritual awakening for some of you. Maybe you're really shifting in your life, no matter what areas. But I feel here, don't be upset, Sagittarius, because I feel like something that is going to lift off of you very soon is going to help you feel more stable. All right, so let's check it out. Sagittarius, what's happening for August 2019? What's happening for Sagittarius for August 2019? All right. Okay, here we go. We have death reverse, sign of Scorpio. So this could be a situation where you know that you have to detach from something. You know you have to transition and let go of something or complete something in your life, okay? Recent history. We have the star card reverse, two majors. So we have Aquarius and Scorpio. Future energy, wow, another major. We have the Emperor reverse, sign of Aries. Sagittarius, we have the Nine of Cups in your overview. Foundation is the Queen of Cups reverse. She's been showing up for a lot of the zodiac sign readings this month. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a really strong Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This could be your energy if you have it in your moon or rising sign. Maybe even your sun sign for some of you. What's underneath this in your overview? We have the Ace of Swords. So this is a brand new beginning for you. But I feel like it's after you have detached and cut your losses. Whether it's a situation that is just not working for you anymore. Maybe it's not in your best intentions or your highest good anymore. Now, this could be something that you tried to build, whether it was a business, whether it was, you know, some kind of breakthrough that you needed in a relationship even for some of you. But I feel like with the Emperor reversed in your near future, Sagittarius, there's something that you're trying to gain control over again. It may be over control over your emotions, over your thoughts. For some of you in your overview with the Nine of Cups energy here, this is something personal since it's a 9. This is you reaching your self-fulfillment, reaching your goals, reaching your dreams, wishing for newer things to come in your life because you know you have a short period of time here. All right, so what I'm seeing, especially with the Queen of Cups in your foundation, this could be work or home. This could also just be personally you, something that you're going through. It could be a process of really stabilizing your emotions, really putting things to rest in your life that you know need to end. The Ace of Swords sometimes symbolizing splitting ways. You see how it's like right between the apple there? Again, there may be some kind of situation here where you're trying not to show too much emotion even though you're very attached to it. You're also trying to detach from it. Whether it's a person, a situation, a job, a home, whatever it is, or an idea. All right, you have a lot of majors right across here for you, Sagittarius. And I feel like for Leo season for you, this is about you feeling confident in yourself. You know, feeling satisfied with what you've achieved and how far you've come. All right, especially on an emotional level here. For those of you Sagittariuses that have really strong water placements, I'm picking up Scorpio and Pisces, the strongest, but some of you may have Cancer as well. Now, some of you Sagittarius males may be dealing with a water sign female here. This person is really emotional. And I think it's because they're worried about an ending, whether it's a relationship with you, whether it's something that they're going through in their personal life. All right, this is about them wanting to achieve quite a bit, and they're unsure of where they're headed. So let's go ahead and clarify and see where this energy is going to take you. Okay, here we go. Clarification for Sagittarius, August 2019. What's happening with my Sagittarius, please? All right, here we go. All right. Why is the death reversed here for Sagittarius in August? Ooh, we got the Hermit reversed, sign of Virgo. All right, so some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio or a Virgo energy here, but nonetheless, the Hermit energy is about coming out of isolation. This is about you coming out of hardships as well, and you knowing what you need to do, more wiser than where you've been at. Like I said, for some of you Sagittarius, this is about a long road coming. This is about you finally putting things to rest and following what you need to, your gut instinct, your truth, your personal truth, whatever that is. Some of you, if this is about, because I'm kind of feeling maybe for some of you, this may have happened last year in Virgo season, maybe up into Scorpio season, you were going through this spiritual transition. Maybe it was a spiritual awakening for some of you, especially with the Hermit here. She's all about finding guidance through dark times, really going within, really spending a lot of time alone for some of you, okay? All right, so Sagittarius, if this is your energy, and maybe someone else's as well, it may be a Virgo, Scorpio energy here, and I kind of feel like somebody is afraid to either be single, if this is about a relationship, and they're really kind of like in this fight or flight mode, or you are Sagittarius. Do I end this completely, or do I lay it to rest, or do I continue on this road? It's kind of like someone here is trying to figure out if they're going to be okay alone. Right? And I feel like you're going to be if this is about a relationship. For most of you, this can be personal. I feel like this is more about your personal achievements that you're dealing with, and also balancing out your emotions about situations, okay? So what's underneath this, we have the King of Wands reverse. Sorry about the glare. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male. All right, what's behind him is the Three of Cups. So for some of you, this may have been a third-party situation. At one point, you may have met this person through close friends. You may have met this person over the internet. For some of you, it could be through family as well. But I feel like if it's about romance here, you're unsure if you want to stay in this relationship or if you want to completely end it. I do feel like you're going to be okay on your own if you do decide to part ways. Okay, so here we go. Sagittarius, why do you have the Star card reversed? Okay, we have the Eight of Wands reversed. So someone here didn't really say what they really felt or what they really meant. I want to say, like, on the surface here, Sagittarius, if you're dealing with another fire sign, an Aries or Leo, maybe Aquarius, Scorpio, maybe Virgo for some of you, or any other water sign, it was kind of like you were trying to stay hopeful that somebody was going to say what they mean and really do what they mean. Like they kept their word is what I'm seeing here, but somebody let you down, Sagittarius. Now, this may have been somebody who you really wanted to communicate with, or that you really wanted to, you know, get something off the ground and going, whether it was a relationship or a business. But I feel like the Eight of Wands reverse is that somebody didn't want to return the favor, basically. They didn't want to exchange this energy with you. They decided to go their separate ways, is what I'm seeing here, or you did. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, it was just time. Things were just time. Things needed to shift and change. So between you and this other person, Sagittarius, even if this is personal, there's always circumstances that we go to, that can really cloud our judgment, especially when there's a lot of emotion intact, or if we feel like we need to know something, like we just have to know what's going to happen, or we just have to know how someone really feels. You know, this is always going to be based off of what your personal truth is and where you're headed to, though. So it's just like, don't lose sight of where you've been at, Sagittarius, and how hard you've come to get where you're at, regardless of who you're dealing with. So, Nine of Cups here in the overview, Sagittarius. What is this about? Chariot reversed. Okay, so sign of Cancer. This could be coming out of the Cancer season for some of you. So if you're not dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this could just be about your energy, feeling self-fulfilled from where you've been at to where you're headed to. The Chariot reverse can also be like you wanting to mend bridges with somebody, come closer with somebody, especially somebody that you may have had a tough time with and had to split ways for a period of time. Maybe it just wasn't the right moment to actually come together or to be in a relationship long term. For some of you, this may have been your dreams that you were trying to push forward with, whether it's spiritual practices, whether this was reaching out artistically, whether this was some kind of just dream and hope that you wanted to fulfill, Sagittarius. It was like there was some kind of delay getting there, but eventually you either will get there or you've already arrived. So the Ace of Swords can be very different for some of you, but I feel like the Ten of Swords reversed underneath that. This was just about you letting go of the heaviness, the pain, the depression. You know, for some of you, you may have even experienced a lot of anxiety or a lot of pressure, because I'm getting a lot of pressure in my shoulders and in my chest right now. So for some of you Sagittariuses, you may have felt some kind of pressure to do something very quickly, or to get something completed, or to go to a specific place. And it was just like you had to let go of that pressure in order to let things go naturally. Even if you had some setbacks, it's like you were forced to go with the flow. But either way you have it here, you reached some kind of success. Whether it was emotional stability and confidence in yourself, or whether you actually experienced something that you really wanted to come true, happen. For others of you, you may just still be wishing about this coming in, especially if you are experiencing some delays in Cancer season coming into Leo season, okay? I still feel like you're going to reach it, whether this is a personal achievement or whether this is a relationship or something to happen with your career as well. Okay, Queen of Cups reversed in your foundation. Three of Swords. Okay, so this makes sense. So we have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So Sagittarius with the Three of Swords reversed, especially with the Queen of Cups reversed, this is somebody who is really holding on to a lot of pain. You know, this could have been from a third-party situation, since we did have the Three of Cups here as a clarifier in the beginning, or even if it wasn't, even if this was just pain and emotional baggage that you've been carrying on for a while now, or situations that have been keeping you stuck in a loop or a pattern with somebody. This is like you've needed to really shift your beliefs, and you really needed to focus on your own inner guidance to really lead you to where you were heading, where you wanted to go. Even if you experienced some hardships and setbacks, it's like Sagittarius, you still tried to push forward. Now, those of you that are dealing with a water sign female, especially if you're a Sagittarius male, this person is pretty hurt. This person may hold on to either grudges or resentment or any kind of like harshness, either towards you or towards a situation that you're involved in with them. Okay, this person is like, I feel like there's some kind of clinging energy here with the Death reverse and the Hermit energy. It's kind of like somebody doesn't want something to end, so they want to hold on to it, because either they're afraid to be on something, doing something on their own, or they're just afraid to be single. Now, if that doesn't apply to you, then don't let it resonate. If what does resonate, you know, stick with it and listen to it. But those of you that are just really resonating with this whole message here, I feel like if this is you with the Queen of Cups reversed, with this pain energy here, it's like you need to let it go, but at the same time, I understand if you don't want to, at least not right now, especially if you're still going through this transition stage and you're still seeing these people, or these people are still trying to talk to you, okay? It gets kind of annoying sometimes, you know, especially when you're trying to gain control over your life again, or you're trying to allow other people just redirect, okay? Go their separate ways and you go your separate ways, because the Three of Swords is really separating you and the situation with this person. It's like you don't want to be hurt again, so you're just going to build a wall there. All right, Sagittarius, let's see why the Emperor reversed is here. Okay, Eight of Cups reversed. So there's water and Aries energy here in your near future. So this is basically about somebody just feeling stuck, feeling powerless. We had the Emperor twice, so double Aries, and we have Scorpio here twice. I feel like for some of you, if you are dealing with an air sign, it's a really strong Aquarius, maybe a Libra for some of you. Okay. What I'm seeing here, though, is that with the Queen of Wands underneath this, more fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is either you as a feminine energy. You know, you've just had enough. You feel stuck. You feel like dealing with this person is just out of your hands at this point, or this situation. And you really want to do what's best for you. Look at this. We have death right underneath her. So you have death here twice, double Scorpio as well. So you know without a doubt that there's things that need to change in your life, especially if you're a Sagittarius female, concerning situations with money, with relationships, with dealing with your emotional body, you know, healing things from the past. It's really caused you to feel really detached, maybe even lonely or isolated at some times, but you don't want to be that way anymore. You're tired of telling yourself a never-ending story, and you're just trying to be very light and feel a sense of freedom. All right, but you know you're on a spiritual calling here. You're going through some kind of spiritual shakeup here, Sagittarius. But you know where you've been at. It has been enough to get you where you're supposed to be at, and the achievements that you want to do, whether it's business, personal, love, whatever it is for you guys. It's like you're trying not to stay stuck on the past, because you've already removed yourself from this, but there's things out of your control that you really can't handle, especially if it's concerning exes, you know, lawyers, documentation, stuff like that. I feel like maybe it is about a business or a home, maybe even children if that's involved. But the Emperor can symbolize a lot of things like institutions or, you know, court and lawyers and stuff like that. But whatever is out of your hands, Sagittarius, you know, there's things that you can't control, but there's also things that you don't need to stay stuck on. Okay, so why is the Ace of Swords here for Sagittarius in August? The Five of Swords, exactly. Cut the bullshit. That's basically what it is. Cut right through their bullshit and get right to the truth. Get right to the nitty gritty here. Expose what you need to. Express what you need to with the moon reversed here. So in August, Sagittarius, don't take on other people's opinions too much, either about yourself or about a situation, because there will be other people here that are involved that may cause any kind of, you know, arguments, nasty conversations, you know, rehashing the past, whatever it is. The truth is going to be revealed, and somebody's going to get right to the chase, whether this is you, Sagittarius, whether it's an air sign, also picking up water and Virgo energy really strongly here with Cancer, okay? But whoever this is, and whatever's going on in your life in August, Sagittarius, know that you are on the right path. Know that you are living in your personal truth, and you're on your way to setting yourself free from things that you just can't control anymore. So don't get upset and depressed about it in August. You know, just cut it out. Exactly. Six of Cups reversed. You're not about it. You're not about going towards the past, and that's perfectly fine. You're ready to ground yourself and stabilize yourself, regardless of what other people think and say. You're just done with it. That Ace of Swords can symbolize really sticking up for yourself and really cutting ties with what you need to. Alright, so Sagittarius, you guys have had one of my favorite readings this month so far. We have cycles. So you're definitely going through a lot of different cycles in August, but I feel like you're also completing a huge one, whether it is with a romance here, whether it's about, you know, court dates or, you know, anything like that, what I said with documentation, legal documentation. If that's not the case, and this is also representing you just accepting the fact of what you feel, honoring how you feel, and also trying to heal it as well. What's underneath this, we have family and tribe. So basically this is your soul tribe, your soul family, but this card actually talks about how your soul family, other people that are really close to you, you take a lot of their opinions to heart, and it really does kind of influence what you say and what you do sometimes. So Sagittarius, sometimes it's not a bad thing, but sometimes that can really put us in a position where we're too prideful to own up to it. Okay, we're kind of too prideful to admit that we're also following how other people want us to do certain things in order to please them, which in order pleases us. It's part of pride. But if that isn't you, then that's not you. It could be someone else. But some of you Sagittarians, it's kind of like you want somebody to put their pride away and realize that they are a part of this bigger calling, a soul calling, a spiritual calling, either with you or concerning this cycle that you guys are involved in together. Okay, so let's go into your love readings, guys. I hope you guys get the messages that you needed for August. And if you guys would like a private reading with me, you can reach me through my email or my website. It is in the description box. And also, let me know how these messages resonate with you in the comment section below. here we go. Using the Tarot of Sexual Magic, let's check out single Sagittariuses for August 2019. What's going on with my single Sagittariuses for August 2019? Okay. Oh, there's the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun card, and the Eight of Swords reversed. Okay, so we're dealing with really strong Leo energy, so this could just be based off the season that we're going in, or this could just be based off of energy, either with a Leo person, or this is just the energy of happiness and abundance finally coming in your life if you're a single Sagittarius. Things are changing for the better, you know, not repeating history, getting out of old patterns with old lovers or with existing ones. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and also Leo is really coming through. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio, Aquarius, maybe a Taurus energy as well. Let's see what's underneath this. Four of Swords, definitely more air energy here. So there was somebody that you were talking to about getting over the past. Do you see the Capricorn Devil in the background there? This is about you guys really acknowledging that you've hurt each other, that you've been through quite a bit, and you're ready to move past it. Four of Swords is about talking to each other and having a lot in common. Things are changing and going a lot quicker. We have the Empress reversed, and we have the Eight of Wands reversed. So there may have been someone here who is a single mother. All right, if you're not a single mother, that's fine. It doesn't have to resonate with you. This could also just be about you needing to really pay attention more to yourself and really love on yourself more, and really focus on what someone's actions are instead of what just someone's saying, okay? Eight of Wands reversed here is that even if you are a single mother, this can resonate with you if you're dealing with one. Aries energy here. We also have you, Sagittarius, and maybe Leo. Someone here really wants happiness and abundance with somebody, but somebody is definitely on the fence about commitment, and I think it's because they have a really rocky history. So we have double air energy here and double fire. So whoever you single Sagittariuses are dealing with, this is about you really paying attention to what you really want and what's the best for you in the long run. Judgment energy underneath this. This is about you making better decisions for yourself, especially if you have children involved. So it's not anything against this other person. It's just about you making better decisions for yourself in the long term, especially if you have children, because they come first. All right, so let's check out your oracle. Now, if this isn't you as the feminine energy I'm talking to, then this could be somebody that you're dealing with if you're a Sagittarius single male. All right, this person is either a mother or wants children. Either way they have it, they are trying to make better decisions for themselves long term, and instead of repeating old habits or patterns, okay? Here we go, single Sagittarius. You have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Ooh, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So, especially with the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Swords reverse, this is about somebody really getting out of an old habit that they just don't want to be in anymore. Like I said, making better decisions for themselves in the long run. So for some of you single Sagittarius is dealing with an air sign, possibly another fire sign. It could be any one of the signs because we do have the Wheel of Fortune, but the main ones that are sticking out are those. This is about you knowing that it's just not working with this person anymore, especially if you have children or if you want them. In the long run, you may have to separate and spend some time alone away from this person for them to realize that they need to be better for you to have a family situation. Look at this. Underneath that, we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. You're making better decisions for children. It's not just yourself. So there's nothing wrong with that. And if somebody has a problem with that, then I guess they're just not meant for you. They definitely wouldn't be right for me, you know? So here we go. Sagittarius singles. One more. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So this could be a message from your children. This could be a message from somebody who really doesn't want to let go of you. You know? What's underneath this? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So for some of you, this could be a message to yourself, to love yourself more and really appreciate yourself more, and you already know the answer of what you need to do, okay? All right, singles, I hope you guys got the messages you needed. Let's go into couples. All right, Sagittarius couples, please. August 2019. What's happening with my Sagittarius couples? Sagittarius couples, one more time. All right. Okay, here we go. 4 of Wands. We have the 6 of Wands reversed and Strength card in the near future. Also sign of Leo. Could be the season that we're going into. Oh, beautiful. What's underneath here is the 10 of Cups. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Leo energy here for you. Aries energy as well. Maybe another Sagittarius if you're involved with one. All right, there is Aries underneath this. So we have the Emperor reversed. Now this goes back to the first spread that we did. The Aries energy was reversed in your future energy. And usually in this particular deck, the Strength card represents being in a power struggle with somebody. Even though you have a lot of physical connection, physical chemistry between you and your partner here. And the 4 represents marriages, dating, commitments, you know. It's just you guys have a lot of connection here, but the 6 of Wands reverse is that there's some kind of bittersweet truth about this connection. And it's either about someone's ego energy here, or whether it's about somebody who is wanting commitment, but it's like it's hard to stay in a commitment with them. It's either a power struggle, okay, with having love and affection on a day-to-day basis because this person is either so busy or distracted by other things. Or I kind of feel like for some of you, you feel like your partner only shows you attention when they want something. Even though you have a lot of beautiful connection when you are connected, it's just hard to get this person to pay attention to you or give you enough time. That's what I keep feeling. Yeah, enough time, exactly. Hangman reverse, it's kind of like you got to force, you know, it's like pulling teeth for this person to spend time with you. And we got the 5 of Wands energy here. So usually in this 5 of Wands, this is about a happy couple in the background and somebody looking in on it. So this could be you like really trying to look at your relationship from a different perspective, and you're having a hard time with dealing with this other person and feeling happy. And then so for others of you, the 5 of Wands may represent a third-party situation, whether it's your ex, their ex, somebody that, you know, is just interested in you or your partner. They may just be really waiting for somebody to officially let go, you know, and figure that with this Strength energy is just too much to, you know, to tackle with this relationship. You know, this person only connects with you physically, but emotionally, you know, and being present with you, it's just not there. So for some of you Sagittarius couples, it's either going to be a go-around, you know, you're trying to figure out, you know, how to look at your relationship from a different perspective because you want more time and attention instead of just physical connection. And then others of you, there is someone on the outside, you know, that really would love to either be with you or your partner, depending on the situation. So Leo energy, maybe Aries. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Maybe another Sagittarius. Okay, so we have passion that came out. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And then we have engagement energy here. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So even if there's a little bit of distance between you and your partner, trust that this connection is calling for you to have faith. This connection is definitely long-term, even if it's kind of like on and off and it's really hard to actually spend time with your partner because either they're busy or, you know, whatever the reason is. It's basically just saying here that it is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So just stay really passionate and connected to your partner as much as you can, even if you don't get enough time. All right, just have faith that it's going to work out. I like how you had passion and you have the 4 of Wands here. So whether you're married or really seriously committed to this person, you may be moving into engagement very soon. So maybe that's why your partner isn't really giving you enough time. Maybe they're planning something, you know? And then others of you that have been married for a while, this may be something that your sweetie is just needing to have some time alone with. So they can come back around to you and be, you know, more connected and spend more time with you, right? Sometimes that happens. You know, don't get too depressed. That's basically what this is saying. You're on the right path here, and just trust your instinct. Just keep grounding yourself. All right, so Sagittarius couples. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those that you love. Oh wow, look at this. Twin flames, your passion ignites. So for some of you, this is exactly the journey that you're on. You're in a twin flame journey. It's just asking you to trust that it is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And that the love and the passion that you feel around each other and with each other is very real. And it's definitely a different kind of journey. I'm going to pull one more. Okay, those of you that aren't in a twin flame journey here, this is about reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. All right. All right, Sagittarius, I hope you guys get the messages that you needed for August, and I will see you guys next month. Take care.